Hey guys, welcome back to another electronics tutorial. In today's video, we're going to be learning how to program our circuits using an Arduino. So an Arduino is basically an interface that can be used to program other connected components. And we can use the pins on the Arduino to connect it to the breadboard and other components. And the numbered pins we see on the top are called the GPIO pins. And these are the pins that can be connected to other components and they can be programmed later. And for some other important pins, firstly, we have the ground pins, which is basically the negative terminal. And we also have the 5 volts pin, which is used to connect components that are not required to be programmed. And the analog pins are used for analog components or sensors that can be run by the digital pins. So to start coding using an Arduino, we can bring in Arduino Uno R3 from here. And then we can click on the section called Code. Where it says block, we can change it to text. And we can click on Continue. As you can see now, it has created some C++ code that we can write and edit in. But for now, we can delete this default code. Now let's make the simple circuit that we see on our screen so we can understand the Arduino better. So let's first connect the ground to the negative terminal of the breadboard. And now let's bring in an LED and we can connect one of the pins to any numbered GPIO pin. And we can bring in a resistor. And we can plug this into the ground. So now we're done building the circuit. Let's start with the code. So we can open up the code menu. And to start off, we need to set up our circuit first. And in order to do that, we need to write a void setup loop. And anything inside these two curly brackets will be part of the setup loop. And the only thing we need to set up here is to show that pin number 4 over here is connected to an output device. And we can do that by typing pin mode and in brackets 4, comma, output in all capitals. And when writing C++ code, we need to put a semicolon at the end of every line. Now we're done setting up. We need to set up an infinite loop that runs as long as the Arduino is running. So we can type in void loop, and inside there, whenever we want to turn on our LED, we can type in digital write with a capital W, and then we can set high to 4. Now we can wait for 1 second. We can do that by typing delay 1000. So now it waits for 1 second, and then we can turn it off again. And this time it'll be low. And we can make it for another second again. So the number you put inside the delay command is in milliseconds. So 1000 milliseconds equals to a second. Now we can close the void loop by using a close curly bracket over here. And now if we start simulation, as you can see, the LED turns on and off after each and every second. And in order to make our code more readable, we can add comments wherever we want by typing in 2 forward slashes. And then as you can see, the code is now brown. And anything you type is only for your own reference and won't be treated as part of the program here. So that's the end for today's video. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next one.